Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Labre Fulcher. I'm a 2021 Emergent Works cohort uh, participant. And today I want to submit, today I'm going to talk about my passion project. I worked with my mentee, my mentor, Judith Keisman. She was great. She taught me a lot. She really helped me out, and she's still helping me. But I want to get right into it, get into my project. Actually, before I get into that, I just want to share with you a little bit about why I even joined Emergent Works or got into this. Personally, I feel like, tech is the future, right? It's actually the present also. Tech is involved with everything. And, I feel like I knew nothing about it, and I'm still a novice. So I wanted to get involved so that I can learn as much as I can, and then I can teach others. My life experience has basically kept me out of the fold. I wasn't able to even learn about coding. So now, this Emergent Works creating this opportunity has been really great for me. All right, but I want to get right into my passion project right now. What I did was I created a joke bot. I used 3 different languages, JavaScript, CSS, HTML. And first, I want to just explain to you a little bit about what the JavaScript is about. With JavaScript, what it does is I was able to create conditional statements to have all the input by a user turn to lowercase, as you can see here on line 10. I also was able to have conditional statements or if statements where if a user inputted a certain word and submitted that word, then the talk bot or the joke bot would have a specific response, as you can see in line 14 and in line 18 and 19. The next thing I did was I used the talk bot code, and with that is basically the body of my page. It has the headings. It's also where I created submit buttons for the user. So when the user inputs data into the joke bot, they can actually submit that data so that they can get the joke bot's response. And style sheet is actually my favorite, ladies and gentlemen. The style sheet is where we can actually edit our apps, edit our page to where we can edit the color, the size of the fonts, the spaces, the margins, and the paddings, the borders, the widths, and these things add pizzazz to your app, to your web page, and I think they're real important. I really enjoy working with them and looking at the different things we can actually do when we input different codes. So that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Now we want to get into the deployment. So what I want to do is just run a quick test deployment to show you how my joke bot actually works. Okay, so we're going to run this test deployment. I'm going to click on this URL, and here we go. Now we have here my joke bot, so you can actually see, the talk bot, the headings, the body. You can see the JavaScript with the different colors. I'll use gold and purple. Lakers, hey, go Kobe. All right, so now I'm going to input a user response to the joke bot. I'm going to actually type in I'm going to type in my response in all capital letters. And as you will actually see, once I submit it, it still comes back with my joke bot response. So even though I typed it in all capital letters because I created conditional if statements, it actually read them as properly lowercase letters. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a joke bot.